A brutal stabbing and beating proves to be fatal for a Crofton woman. And tonight, we're learning that her alleged killer had attacked her months earlier, but a judge allowed him to go free. And Focus reporter Jeff Hager takes a closer look at the one that got away.
And Arundel County's top prosecutor says he has a duty to protect victims of domestic violence. But in Jolandia Butler's case, the system failed her. Flowers adorn the front walk at the couple's Crofton home, where it's alleged 38-year-old Ryan Hollabon fatally stabbed his live-in girlfriend, Jolandia Butler, and then fled the scene. A neighbor who does not wish to be identified says it does not sound like the Ryan she knew.
I never would have ever thought that this is something that he would have been capable of doing, to be very honest with you.
But it may come as no surprise to those familiar with domestic violence.
I know that we were out there in December at the same address for domestic assault, and when our officers arrived, he was not on scene.
According to charging documents, that incident began when Butler tried to pull her boyfriend out from under a bed where he had passed out from using heroin. She told police he put his hands around her neck and attempted to strangle her before punching her in the stomach. After undergoing a mental evaluation, he turned himself into police. And Anne Arundel County State's Attorney Wes Adams says that's when his office attempted to stop the cycle of violence.
My prosecutor stood before a judge and really demanded that he be held without bail, or at the very least be held, or if he was given bail, in a situation where he had no contact with that victim. We were afraid for her safety then, and it's unfortunate that we are now facing these allegations today.
As is so often the case, it appears Butler did not want her fiance to go to prison. But in this case, a second chance for Hollabon would prove to be her last.
These are the cases, the very case that we are afraid of, this type of allegation. And yes, I understand our judicial system is premised on we would rather let 9 guilty go free than hold a 1 innocent person. My responsibility pre-trial is to protect my victim.
A neighbor says the couple had been in rehab together until they were kicked out of the program for using drugs. Hollabon was facing a second-degree assault charge at the time of the murder, which in a domestic violence case can carry a penalty of up to 10 years behind bars.